First of all, this video is going to be a bit short. I'm going to take you through the steps I used to create this design. I started by creating my size, which is A3. Then using the crop tool, I cropped my working space into 4:5 ratio. Then I imported this background. So I'll scale it to make sure it overlaps my working space. Then I'll import my image. Let me reduce the size a bit. Then rasterize it. Then I'll scroll through the properties bar. I'll see remove background. I'll click on it. So now the picture is PNG now. And then let me head over here. Then I'll right click, then say select and mask. I will scroll, then take decontaminate colors, then increase this one, then press OK. So I'll position my image here. I'll scale it up a bit. Then I'll press enter. Then using the rectangle tool, I'll draw a rectangle like this. A black color. Then I'll head over to filter, distort, then say wave, rasterize. So from here you can click on randomize to generate the style that you want. Yeah, so I'm okay with this one. I'll press OK. Then I'll position it here. Then make sure to send it behind the image. So I'll drag this layer underneath the picture like this. Then I'll import those leaves, these leaves. But then let me just drag it from here to this side like this. Then I'll drag this one too, like this. Also, let me import this first aid box here. I'll duplicate using Ctrl J. Then I'll rotate it a bit. Then reduce the size. I'll head over to filter, blur, then say motion blur. I'll increase the size a bit. Then press OK. I'll duplicate the same image, but this time scale it up a bit. Then I'll rotate it. Then bring it to this side like this. Then I'll say OK. Now let's give this picture an outline to differentiate it from this shape. So you head over to FS stroke. Then you click here to choose your color, which is white. Then I'll press OK. Then you can adjust the size a bit Then let's change the position from inner to outside like this. Then you press OK. Now it's left with the test. So let me go here, then just drag this ones. I'll reduce the size a bit, then I'll position it here. So let me zoom in to see it well. So I'll type the First Aid Boss EP. Using the MTN Extra board. So I'll bring it here. I want them to be perfectly aligned, so I'll scale it up like this. Then I'll select both image, then using the shortcut Ctrl G to group them, then the same Ctrl E to merge them together, then position it here like this. Then I'll use this image as my gradient for the test, so I'll drag it here like this. Then in between the layer, the image layer and the test, I'll press Alt, then click in between like this. Then I'll adjust. Let me reduce the size of the image a bit. Like this. So I'll select both the image and the text, then click on this magnet to link them like this. So it's left with the date. So I'll use the rectangular tool to draw my boss like this. Then I will reduce the fill to 0, then head over to FS stroke. Then I'll change the position to inner. Then I'll reduce the size a bit. So let's zoom in. So I'll bring it here. Let me push these ones too. Like this. Then I'll duplicate the same boss for the location. Then I'll say songwriter. Let me push this one to the middle. Then using the text tool, I'll type songwriter Chrissy Puzzle. Then I'll reduce the size, then align it in the center like this. Like this. So let me highlight everything, then push it upwards a bit. Like this. So the last thing that I'm going to do is to add some color lookup. Then I'll change the 3D load file to 3stripe.look like this. So you can add a noise effect by using Ctrl Shift Alt and E to merge everything together. Then you head over to filter, camera raw filter. Then you scroll down to effects, then you increase the grain to somewhere like 60 is okay. Then you press OK. So this is all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next time.